Hi, my name is Jenna Jordan, and I work with the Office of Career Development and Community Engagement. I'm going to be giving you an overview of all of the services and resources that the office has to offer. So we can assist with three main areas, and these are the three branches of our office. Those are career education and readiness, experiential learning, and connecting students with employers. So for the career education piece, really our focus is assisting students in exploring their interests when it comes to their major or their career path, helping them find experiences and take advantage of programs that will help them develop important skills, and then sort of excelling into your future career path. So some ways that we kind of help prepare students for identifying their major and their career path is we have a lot of self-assessments and self-exploration tools that students can use to really find their interests. We also do one-on-one coaching for major and career exploration to do a sort of more in-depth look at all the options you have and choosing the path that's right for you. We also help prepare for life beyond college and really plan successful entry into a career path through creating individualized career plans and really polishing skills. And we do that through a program called RGUPRO, which I'll get a little bit more into later in this presentation. For our experiential learning, we really try to connect students with ways to gain experience and expand their network all at the same time, really through hands-on work. So a co-op is a program that is always paid and it is always for credit. Oftentimes it is a multi-semester learning opportunity, so it may take course over several different semesters. It's a really great way to professionally develop and to learn directly from an employer. So these are common with STEM majors, but we also see them with some, communication majors or some other majors. Also with some liberal arts majors. We then have internships, which are often just single semester experiential learning opportunities. Oftentimes credit can be given through academic departments, and sometimes internships are also paid. Again, a really great way to work hands-on in a role similar to one that you may be interested in pursuing after you graduate. It's a really great way to learn what you do like, or perhaps maybe what you don't like, to steer you in the right direction. We also have ways to connect students with volunteer opportunities, which could be just a one-day event, or it could be a reoccurring volunteer partnership where you work with an employer that you are interested in learning from. You see what it's like on the job and gain a lot of really great experience. So, for example, say if you are interested in being a veterinarian, you may benefit from volunteering with a local animal shelter. And it's also a really great way to see if you're interested in working for the nonprofit sector professionally after you graduate. The final piece of the experiential learning puzzle is job shadowing and mentoring. So each semester we host a job shadow week, and all that information is on Handshake. Basically, students apply to be a part of it, and then we partner with employers, some in the local area, some we also facilitate virtually, and you can be paired with an employer and really learn from someone on the job, see what they do day to day, and find out if you're interested in working in that field. And then also setting up the opportunities for students to gain mentors, which kind of going with all of this is a really great way to learn from someone in a field that you're interested in while you're, expanding on your professional network. We connect students with employers all the time through various different ways. So the first way is through on-campus events. So we bring employers to campus for part-time job fairs. We host industry-specific career fairs, professional and graduate school expos. We do employer meet and greets, information sessions, and then also on-campus interviews. We also take students to the employer sites to see, and make those connections directly at their, organization or site. Doing, paneling or career road trips. Also kind of this opportunity through that job shadow week. And then we also connect students with employers virtually. We have a variety of online services such as virtual career components with our fairs where you can talk to recruiters or different, department leads from organizations or graduate schools online, in a nice small Zoom room or, like an information panel. We have some really great on-demand career resources that are all available online. You can access at any point. So I'll go into some of these a little bit more in depth. So Handshake is accessed through MyWF. It's where students can make appointments with a career coach. We have jobs, internships, volunteer opportunities, lots of different postings on there, as well as all of our virtual events. Also, Big Interview is a really cool tool where there's mastery video tracks where you can learn all about interviewing, how to answer difficult questions, what questions to ask at the end of an interview, all great tips like that. And you can also practice interviewing by selecting the type of job you're interested in, the level of difficulty of questions, and it will generate an interview for you, which you can then practice question by question, submit it. You can either choose to watch it back and score it yourself. You can submit it to the site to be reviewed, or you can also make an appointment with us. We can review it and then do a one-on-one meeting to go over your responses and go over some feedback. So kind of as mentioned earlier, we have the RGUPRO career readiness program to assist in really helping students gain valuable skills that employers are looking for and have deemed essential. And then, really making sure that students have mastered these and are ready to excel and use them in a professional job when they graduate. So the skills that you see listed up here are 8 essential skills that employers have rated as essential when they're hiring, regardless of industry. And this was done based on what you can see here, which was a study done by NACE, the National Association of Colleges and Employers. They surveyed the employers on what skills they were looking for in grads, and if they felt the students that they were recruiting were proficient in those skills. So on here you can see that the percentage of students that rated themselves as proficient was far higher than the actual amount that employers rated them, these same grads, as proficient. So basically what this tells us is that there is a skills gap in many of those core competencies, and we really want to fill that gap by making sure that students know what these skills are, they work on them, and then they're ready to use them when they graduate. So through the RGUPRO program, students submit a skills assessment where they rate themselves on these different skills, and then kind of find where their gaps are. And then based on that, they go ahead and create their own individualized career plan. where you can identify different resources and opportunities around campus that you can participate in to really build up those skills before you graduate. And then you can go ahead and meet with a career coach, and we'll really go over that plan a little bit more in depth, find even more specific things for you to be involved in, and really make you feel confident that you're going to be ready to excel when you graduate. Focus to Career is an online tool that we use for students that are interested in figuring out their major still, or that are solidifying which career path they would like to go in with their major. So there's a number of career assessments and self-assessments to explore things like your interests or your skills related to a job, or your values, and see kind of where you lie in regards to different possible majors and different possible occupations after you graduate. So again, you can just kind of self-assess yourself, and then you can also explore all the different majors that UWF has to offer and see how that maps into the different options of careers that you have just based on the major that you choose. And with this, we recommend meeting with a career coach to sort of go over your results, look at the site a little bit more in depth, and just really find the right major for you. As I stated, Handshake is the site where we keep basically all of our information. So all of our online events will be on there, as well as our in-person ones. All the information on employers that will be there. You can go ahead and register, sign up for sessions. You can complete a profile. It's a great way to network, and then directly apply for jobs and internships. If you have any questions, you can contact us directly through Handshake and schedule appointments. Whether that's having your resume or cover letter reviewed, or say if you need a new professional headshot for your LinkedIn profile. So really great, again, access through MyUWF, or you can visit uwf.edu/handshake. And if you're interested in working with us, just really have any questions in general, you don't necessarily need to schedule an appointment. We do offer drop-in services. So Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., you can pop into our office. We're located in Building 19, which is directly next to the Commons on campus. We're located behind housing, so you can pop on in. During these hours, feel free to ask any questions you have, and then we can set up a appointment with you. The drop-in appointments are 30 minutes or less, so if you do want one that is longer, then we recommend scheduling through Handshake. If you'd like to do virtual drop-in appointments, you can just email us at career@uwf.edu, chat us through the Google Chats to that email, and we'll be happy to assist in setting up a drop-in appointment. We also do scheduled virtual appointments, so there's an option in Handshake to schedule either in person, a virtual video call, or via a phone call. Basically, if you reach out to the phone number, the email that's listed, we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. So come and see us.